Previously on One Life to Live.
He's a terrific guy, that Bo Buchanan. She's never gonna leave him for you.
Why, Bo? Why do you still believe Drew?
I'm giving my son the benefit of the doubt.
I feel like I can face anything if I know you're thinking about me.
We both know him well enough to be absolutely certain that he didn't kill Georgie Phillips.
I'll call the police.
I'm calling the police! Put that down, Kevin! You put that down right now!
Could it get any hotter?
It beats a dark jail cell. I'm just gonna bake the last couple of days right out of me.
You know what they say about sunshine? It improves your outlook on life.
Well, I better store it up then. You know, I'm only out on bail till the trial's over.
If there's a trial.
Kelly, don't do that. All right? Don't hope for something that's not gonna happen. Believe me, I learned that lesson a long time ago. I'll probably be back in jail before Dorian even knows you let me stay here. And you gotta know, there's a good chance that I may spend the rest of my days behind bars. You gotta be clear about that, Kelly.
My dead body, Bo.
Just take it easy, Pa.
I will go to prison myself, you hear? Before I let them pin that murder rap on my grandson.
At least Drew is out on bail.
That much my corporate lawyers can handle. But what he needs is a tough criminal attorney. And we had one. Till Nora bailed out on his family and took Rappaport with her.
That's not the way it happened.
And Vicky won't let Kevin go after that Manning in Havana. Hell, that's his duty as a Buchanan. Why can't my sons control these damn women?
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
Catch a Buchanan by the toe?
For me?
Absolutely.
You shouldn't have. Oh, you didn't. I suppose this is your idea of a peace offering.
Well, in a manner of speaking, it is, yeah.
For a minute there, I thought you might have actually remembered.
What?
My birthday?
Today?
Oh, relax. I'm just kidding. Although we do have a anniversary coming up. It'll be 18 years. I guess it's not fair to count after the divorce. You can still give me a present. Maybe I should give you something. What would you like, Sammy?
Why don't girls wear ties?
Oh, we do sometimes.
Why don't boys wear pink? I like pink.
Well, they do. Remember when I bought Daddy that pink shirt?
Can I have a pink shirt?
You bet. My goodness, you look so grown up.
I am a grown-up.
You sure are. My, let me look at you, too. Are you all ready to graduate from kindergarten? Mother called from Paris. She said there's been a snafu with her plane. She won't be able to make it.
Uh-oh, heads are gonna roll.
Pity the poor travel agent.
Let me look at you.
Oh, my goodness, you look good enough to eat. Yummy, 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 yummy.
Where's Daddy?
He'll be here later, sweetheart.
At my graduation?
Star, I know that Daddy wouldn't want to miss it for the whole world, but I can't make you any promises, okay?
He'll be there.
I smell cookies. Do you think those are cookies I smell?
Oh, better run along.
Oh, I think you better check out what Ming is doing. Ming! We have to leave in 10 minutes.
Oh, God, Cassie, how do you explain to a 5-year-old that her father is wanted for questioning in connection with a murder?
I'm so sick of this whole thing.
Well, you'd never know it by the way you went after Todd and the banner.
Kevin thinks that Todd is guilty and that Vicky is protecting her brother.
Maybe she is.
I just don't like seeing Kevin and Vicky fighting about it.
You just take it easy.
Shut up.
I'm serious now. This is between you and me, Todd, so let her go.
You shut up! You shut up, too!
Listen, just stop and think. All the police want to do is ask you a few questions. Please, please don't do something that's going to make you look guilty.
She's right. Listen.
We're just going to pretend this never happened.
What do you think, I'm stupid?
No, I think you're desperate. I think you're just afraid no one's going to believe you, Todd. I believe you. I've already said I believe you. And I will make sure that everyone hears your story. But you have to put that knife down and call the police and turn yourself in. You have to.
Just let her go. She's right.
This is not part of my plan.
Well, really, what is your plan then, Todd?
Damn! Fine. You're part of my plan now, Wonder Boy. We're all going for a little ride.
Lay off Nora, and while you're at it, lay off Vicky, too.
I have no use for Vicky these days. But we need Nora. At least we need that slick Chicago boyfriend of hers.
You're really asking for it, you know that.
I am just trying to wake you up, son.
We're working things out.
By hiding at my place? That's not the way to do it.
We were headed home together last night. And Rachel needed Nora, and she ended up having to spend the night with her. Not that any of this is any of your business.
Where's Nora now? Is your wife at your side? That woman has never known her place. I'll tell you that.
You know, now that you mention it, I think what I would really like from you is a truce. We have been at each other's throats since you came to town.
How's this?
I'm serious, Lindsay. Come on.
I am too. All that water under the bridge, I would like to think it amounts to something.
Hey, we have 2 beautiful children.
Who are champing at the bit to be on their own. They're moving farther and farther away from me. Just like you. Out of our bed, out of our house, out of Chicago.
Lindsay, I am still based in Chicago.
But you're here.
Well, every time I try to leave town, something happens. I mean, look, right now, Todd disappears.
Well, I didn't know it was your turn to watch him.
I happen to be Todd's friend. Probably the only one he's got.
Maybe that's what I should have been. Instead of your wife. But then friends don't get alimony.
Well, then maybe when the checks stop, there's a chance for a relationship.
Cute.
Lindsay, look. You're here because you looked into the future. You looked around that corner, and you saw the kids gone, and you saw the alimony checks were over with. I think you came here to establish a little beachhead. Because if you're not a mom, and you're not the ex-Mrs. Sam Rappaport, you don't know who you are.
Wow. What a colossal ego. You know, I know exactly who I am.
Well, then why do you need me?
I don't.
Then let go. And swim for the shore, you know? Rediscover yourself.
Well, is that a subtle way of telling me to stay out of your life?
Look, if we don't have to negotiate about the kids anymore, then we don't have really a whole lot to talk about, you know? So I would say think of it as an opportunity to explore the many possibilities that life has to offer.
Well, I'm sure that's the way you see it. But tell me something, Sammy. When I'm out of the picture, what are you gonna do about all those Buchanans?
The glass can be either half empty or half full, right? You know, I mean, one is no more real than the other. It depends on how you look at it.
Well, you know what? When I look at you, you make me feel like the glass is about ready to overflow. How's that?
Oh, good. Let's just live in that moment, okay? I mean, we are together. You're free. It's a gorgeous day. And my heart is so full and ready to burst. I think I love you.
Say that again?
I love you.
You mean I wasn't dreaming all that stuff in the jail?
No.
Do you really feel that way?
Yes. If anything, it's even more clear to me now.
Even knowing what I did.
And what's that?
You know what's that.
Well, say it. Look me straight in the eye and say that I killed Georgie Phillips.
I killed Georgie Phillips.
Well, if you had, you wouldn't have been able to do what you just did.
What kind of crazy logic is that?
Because when I look into your eyes, I see your soul.
Well, then you should see somebody who's guilty.
Of other things, yes. Maybe, but not of murder. Look, and I know that you can't level with me, all right? Because you're trying to protect your dad. I understand that.
You don't know me as well as you think you do.
Yes, I do. It's all right there. It's right in your eyes. I can see the bravery, the gentleness, the kindness. And those aren't the eyes of a killer.
You move it, move it.
Where?
Don't get smart with me. I hate you, and I hate when you get smart. Now go.
Kevin, we're just gonna do as he says, please.
Oh, no, not as long as he's got a knife held at his throat.
He's not gonna hurt me, okay? He's not.
Let's go, Pipsqueak. You out the door. Move slow.
All right, Todd, when we get outside, where are we going?
We're going to your car, and he's going to drive. You know how to drive, don't you?
Oh, really? Oh, you're gonna take her hostage now, Todd? You see this? This proves it, Mom. He's guilty.
No,
you are
he's
guilty.
afraid, Kevin.
Afraid of what? Why do you think he's afraid?
Do as he asks, please. He's not gonna hurt me. He's my brother. He loves me, and he knows that I love him. He's not gonna hurt me.
He would love the opportunity to hurt me.
Will you stop talking about me like I'm not here? Now let's go.
Nobody's gonna get hurt. Nobody. Kevin, please. Kevin, please.
Okay. Fine.
Go! I'm starting to feel really ugly. Go!
Kevin, I beg of you, go.
I'm going.
Where are we going?
I'm going to talk to a killer.
Well, what a coincidence. We were just talking about you.
Hello, Lindsay.
Oh, isn't that amazing? And how you two can say so much without uttering a single word. Isn't that your husband over there?
Yes, so if you'll excuse me.
And how is he doing with his son accused of murder and whatnot?
Well, why don't we let Nora go, and then she can find out for herself?
You two have an entire vocabulary of looks.
And how are you?
I'm hanging in there.
Well, if you need any help at all, you just give me a call.
Thank you, Sam.
What?
Well, it's about time you showed up.
What?
Tell me, what did Rappaport say to you?
You don't have his table bugged already, Asa? That's true.
Well, he's out on bail, you know that.
Yeah. Is he still insisting that he killed Georgie?
As far as I know, he's decided he's going to stay at Dorian's house.
Why?
Because of Kelly, I guess.
Did Rappaport give you any tips on how not to defend my grandson?
Stuff it, Asa.
How's Rachel?
She slept pretty well last night. I wish I had. Hank's with her now.
Can we order you anything?
Love some iced coffee. Hold the arsenic. Would you like me to go? I mean, is this a family powwow or something?
Your family?
Oh, right.
Look at you. You can't take your eyes off of her.
Lindsay, give me a break, all right? I mean, she's going through hell right now.
Well, it's too bad that I didn't have an assistant who was murdered, because then I might have had your attention.
Hey, I thought we were going to call a truce.
Nora seems to have her husband's full attention.
You know, if you think you're going to throw me on the defensive here, you're wrong. You're using the wrong woman.
Really? There's someone else?
Maybe there is.
I'll bet you haven't had a real date since you've been here.
That's not true. I went out with a very nice woman a couple weeks ago. I'm going to see her again.
One date.
Yeah. But I'll see her again. I will.
When?
Soon. Tonight. Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, Sam,
yeah.
you are so transparent. Let me make a little suggestion to you. This time you might actually want to buy her flowers.
Thank you, Lindsay.
And, by the way, should I tell Nora where you are, just in case she asks?
Why would Todd have dropped her off?
Maybe the same reason he lets her spend more time with you. Because he knows what's best for Star.
I just know that he really loves her. Even after everything that he's done, he is not going to make her suffer for it.
I hope not.
That's why I just can't... Why would he disappoint her on this day?
Don't you think the police will be waiting for him? He doesn't want to have Star see him arrested. She'd never forget it.
What if he has to go into hiding? She's going to miss him.
She'll have her mom.
You know, I used to fantasize about having Star all to myself. That she'd be better off without a father, especially one like Todd.
That's Mother's opinion.
But now I'm not so sure.
It's important to know your father.
You know, when we would study family groups in school, I'd have to leave my father's name blank. It still happens. The other day I was filling out a passport renewal. Under father, I wrote unknown.
I'm not so sure that Star really knows Todd.
Oh, she knows Todd. She and Vicky probably know a part of Todd that none of us will ever know. Last night I was reading to Star from one of those, Bible storybooks that Andrew gave her. She loves them, and there was this picture of a white dove, and underneath it said, "God is love." She wisely looks at me and says, "Daddy's love too." Cassie, could Todd really have killed Georgie Phillips?
Should have known. The criminal always comes back to the scene of the crime.
Stop this. Stop it! This is no way to settle anything. I mean it, Kevin. Todd, why did you bring us here?
Well, I sure as hell didn't plan to bring him here.
Yeah, but now that you got me here, I'm sure you'd like to get rid of me, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Like you got rid of Georgie Phillips?
Will you stop getting on him? Kevin, please, we have to find a way out of this.
How? How are we gonna do that? He's a killer. At the end of his rope, huh? You feel the cops closing in as the noose tightening around your neck, Todd? What are you gonna do? You plan to take us all down with you?
I'm really sorry, Vicky, but now I have to kill Kevin.
Stop this! Stop this. Don't do something that's gonna leave you with no way out.
I'm already there.
No, you're not. You're not there at all. Now look, the knife makes me really, really nervous, Todd. I cannot listen to you with an open mind.
What, an
If I'm
open mind? You
nervous-
call that an open mind? Have you read your newspaper lately?
Okay, fine, then this is the time to change it, all right? But please not like this. Please, please put the knife down. And then just tell us what happened the night that Georgie was murdered. I mean, that's what you want to do, isn't it?
Please, go ahead. I can't wait to hear this.
Kevin, do you remember how you felt when Marty accused you of raping her? You felt trapped and you felt desperate. That's how Todd feels right now. Can we at least do him the courtesy of hearing his side of the story?
Let's not forget, Mom, who raped her in the first place? Your precious little baby brother.
Yeah, well, that's not the issue
that's
here,
enough,
is it?
That's enough!
Just a minute. Just a minute. You thought that Drew was the guilty one, right? So you went after Drew. Now you think it's Todd. Please stop letting your emotions rule your head and think like a newsman. This could be a big scoop for you. Nobody has heard Todd's side of the story, have they?
Okay, fine. That sounds good. What happened that night?
Well, I don't think I'll tell you now.
You know, Todd, people accuse me of being biased in your favor, don't they? Nobody would say that about Kevin. So he's the best person for you to talk to. Come on. I remember I saw you at the Palace restaurant that night at Beau's birthday party.
Yeah, that's right. You gave me that stupid ring.
Yes, and you proposed to Taya.
That was the first dumb thing I did that night.
It was not dumb. It was wonderful, and Taya was beaming.
She wasn't beaming. She was crying. She always cries. What kind of a crazy woman cries when she's happy?
Somebody who loves you very, very much. And she does. She loves you so much. You, Todd. And thank God she's as stubborn as you are because she refuses to let you push her away. Star and Taya are your future. You always thought you were all alone. You had to fight all the battles in this world all alone. You're not alone. When is it going to sink in? You're not alone, Todd. No! No! Kevin, don't! Oh, my God. No! Stop it! Stop it, both of you! Oh, my God, Kevin! Ah! Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
You don't know me like you think you do.
Yes, I do.
Yeah, you feel that way now.
Well, now is all that matters. Look, if there's anything I learned from the last year, it's that you can't live for the future. It may never come. It certainly didn't come for Ian, or Dorian, or even Joey and me. So the one thing I do know for sure is that we're in this spot at this moment. And I like it. It feels good.
I don't want you to get hurt, all right?
I read about hurt, okay? I understand. Pain and joy are like the same thing, okay? Pain is like water that runs against a rock until it forms itself into a bowl, okay? Until it can accept the water of joy. The more pain, the deeper the bowl, the more joy. Okay? And if I hadn't gone through what I went through with Joey or Ian, maybe I couldn't feel what I'm feeling right now, and I have a feeling that's the same thing you're going through with Georgie. You know, I don't know. I mean, maybe this is too much for you to deal with. I'm sorry, but it's really the only way I know how to explain it.
Do I have lipstick on my teeth or something?
No. You're perfect. That's what Sam thinks, anyway.
Are you trying to give me some sort of telepathic message? Because I'm just not getting it.
No. No message. I'm just curious about the woman who ruined my marriage.
I wouldn't know about that. Sam and I were over long before the two of you even met.
Ha!
What, you think we were having some sort of torrid affair behind your back? You know, when Sam came to this town to help Todd, I hadn't seen him or spoken to him in years.
Well, maybe if you had, you wouldn't have worshipped an icon all this time. Because you see, Nora, I can compete with a flesh and blood woman. But Sam had this little shrine of you set up in his heart, just chock full of all these emotional memories. That shrine took up an awful lot of room. There wasn't a whole lot left over for me.
Well, I suppose it's very easy to blame the intangible for the failure of your marriage rather than take responsibility for yourself.
Oh, I take full responsibility for my part. It's just that things might have turned out differently had I been able to accept what was left of him. I'm not good at sharing when I come up short.
guess you'll be glad to get back in the swim of things, huh? You know, might meet a guy, make you very happy. Good luck.
Getting back into the swim of things. Wow. You and Sam even use the same tired imagery.
Get a life, Lindsay.
Tell that to Sam.
He has one.
He's in limbo. He needs to move on so I can move on.
What do you want from me?
I want you to set him free.
No problem. It's very easy. I already have.
Sam.
Hi. Heard from Todd?
No, but Star's convinced her daddy will show up at her graduation.
Well, I bet you're glad to have her home.
Yeah, I am. Please, come here.
Thanks.
So are those flowers for Todd, or do you always walk around with a bouquet?
Well, actually, they're for Star, for her graduation.
Well, that is very sweet of you, Sam. Are you gonna come to the graduation?
No. That's a family thing. I wouldn't intrude.
Well, Todd considers you family. And who knows? Maybe she's right. Maybe Todd will show up, and then the police will arrest him, and then he will definitely need you.
This whole thing, it's just such a mess.
I'm glad you cared.
How do you feel about the father of your child?
Why do you want to know?
Well, I was just trying to figure out, actually, you know, who's with whom, kind of, if you understand my drift. Yes.
Well, Todd is still with Taya, the last I heard, and, well, actually, I should thank Todd for locking Max and me up in Ace's cellar.
Yeah, the good friend, Max, right.
He has become my very, very good friend, Max.
Well, wine cellars will do that.
Yeah. So, come on. Why are you really here? Do you want to see if Todd's here, or did you really bring Star these flowers?
No, actually, those flowers, those were for you. Kind of a little bribe, hoping you'd go to dinner with me again, but I imagine that you'll be saving most of your dinners for Max.
Yeah, I suppose so.
Well, look, I pride myself on my sportsmanship, but I do hope that I detected just a little note of disappointment in your voice there. Just a small one. Anything, really. I'll take that. Yeah.
Oh, Sam, you're really the nicest guy I've met in such a long time. My timing is so screwy, really.
Yeah, well, we must have bought the same clock then.
Yeah. But I can give you a friendly hug.
Well, I could live with that.
Oh, good. Thank you so much for the flowers. It's very sweet of you.
No, we're just friends here. Just friends.
Oh, well, don't worry. We mind our own business in this household, really.
Yeah,
right. We are running ahead. River and I are going to help Andrew set up for the ceremony. Star's upstairs changing her dress again. Like mother, like daughter.
Well, she learns fast, like a mom.
Go. Listen. Kevin should show up any minute. He went to speak to Vicky at her house. There's no answer there. I can't wait for him any longer. Would you please tell him to meet me over there, okay? Thanks.
Oh, my God, you're bleeding. Todd, that could be terribly serious.
Back off. Back off. Would you think I don't know what you're doing? You want to distract me so he can come after me again? Come on.
No, I don't. But if you cut an artery, you could bleed to death.
Make everybody happy.
No, it wouldn't. When are you going to get it through your thick skull that I care about you? Why did you bring us here? Can we just get this over with, please?
Fine with me. You call everybody who was here the night that Georgie got thumped, or could have been here. Bo, Nora, Drew, Asa, call Clint.
Clint wasn't here. He was at the Palace Bar with Sam. The bartender vouched for them.
Fine, don't call Clint. Never liked Clint anyway. Call Hank Gannon, call, what's her name, his daughter? Rachel? You're already here.
So are you.
Call him.
You're gathering up all the suspects, aren't you?
Todd, this is pointless. Why don't you let the police investigate this murder?
Bo Buchanan is a cop. Drew is a cop. Hank Gannon's the DA. We're gonna do this my way.
Okay, but I'm not gonna be a part of it.
Make the phone calls now!
No.
I'll do it.
No! No!
I'll do it. What other choice do we have? What are you gonna do? You gonna let us go now? I don't think so.
Think of it this way, Kevin. It's a hell of a story, junior reporter. Always thinking, huh? Go ahead, make the phone calls. No funny business. I'd love to stick you. Call the whole stinking clan.
Well, Nora, I guess I'll be seeing you around.
Why? I thought you were very interested in moving on.
Well, figuratively I am. But geographically, let's just say the future's unclear.
Well, you might gain a better perspective from Chicago, let's say.
While Sam stays here with you?
He's not with me, and I'm not with him.
Well, that's close enough. So, like I said, I'll see you around.
Who was that on the phone, Bo?
Kevin.
You look very happy.
He said if we want to help Drew, we should get to the lodge right away.
Please answer that. Okay. Hello?
Kelly, this is Kevin. You know how I can get in touch with Drew?
Yeah. He's right here. But look, if you want to do an interview, I don't think that he's interested.
No, it's not about an interview, Kelly. Just put him on the phone.
Okay, don't be rude. It's Kevin. He sounds strange.
What?
Drew, listen, you want to help your father? You get up to the family lodge right now. Don't tell Kelly or anybody else where you're going. Just come up here now alone.
What are you talking about?
Just try not to ask any questions. You'll understand everything when you get up here.
Kevin, what?
What's up?
Drew? I gotta go someplace. I can't tell you where and I can't tell you why. Just gotta trust me, okay?
Okay.
I'll explain it all when I get back, all right?
All right. Be careful.
Look, will you at least take your jacket off? Let me see how bad it is.
Come on. Stop your fussing. It's just a cut. I'll be fine.
No, you need a doctor.
Mom, let him bleed to death if that's what he wants. They all coming? I gave him your orders.
What do you want us to do if you pass out before they all get here? You need medical attention, Todd, please.
You know what you really need, Todd, is medicine for the head. You need psychiatric care.
Shut up, Kevin! Shut up, please. Shut up. Please let me call somebody. Please. Please.
Okay, fine, but Kevy Webby here makes the phone call.
Call the hospital.
No.
Tell them to send an
hospital.
ambulance.
No doctors.
You said I could call
No, I want
somebody.
Nurse Barbara. Call Nurse Barbara. She'll do anything for you, Kevy.
Blair, have you seen Drew? Did he say anything?
Well, just as he was passing through, he mumbled like, "Excuse me," and then I heard his motorcycle peel off. What, is something wrong?
Well, he got a call from Kevin, of all people, and he didn't say what it was, but I think it's urgent.
But Kevin is supposed to be at River's kindergarten graduation.
I think this has something to do with Georgie Phillips. I'm gonna try to find him.
Sam, do you know what that was about?
Well, I don't know. I just may have Todd on the brain.
Todd could show up at that graduation, and we'd just like him to thumb his nose at the cops. Maybe you should come to the graduation.
Well, then maybe I will.
No way I'm bringing Barbara into this. No way.
Nurse Barbara, or it's nothing.
Well, then, I guess you'll just have to risk bleeding to death, Todd, because enough is enough.
What's manslaughter go for these days? What, 10 years? You'll be visiting your firstborn son in Statesville for the next 10 years if I bleed to death.
It sounds like a good deal to me.
Kevin.
Fine. Fine. We'll call Barbara. Actually, it's a good idea because the sooner you get what you want, the sooner we'll all get out of this mess.
Well, you're awfully cooperative all of a sudden, aren't you? You screw this up, I'll kill you.
Hello?
Hi, Barbara. It's Kevin.
Oh, hey, I was just about to leave with David to go down to River's graduation. Are you calling from down there?
No, I'm at my family's lodge right now. Listen, get a pen. It's off Route 127. It's about 5 miles north of the gas and sip. I need you to get here as soon as you can. There's somebody here who's injured, and we need your help.
Who's hurt? What happened?
I can't really get into it right now.
Are you okay?
It's not me. I'm fine. Just listen. Hurry up as fast as you can. Bring your bag.
My medical bag?
The one you always carry.
Are you trying to tell me something?
Yes, I am.
Okay, I think she gets the point. Come on.
What?
Get over here.
Where are you going?
You there.
Hey, Kev.
I'm right here.
What's going on? We just ran into Hank and Rachel out there.
Welcome to This Is Your Life.
God, we walked into this one.
Oh, I know it. You miserable bastard. You're the killer.
You better hope not. But if I'm gonna swing for this, I'm gonna take you all down with me.
I thought it was true. I'm sorry, Bo. I was a fool.
No, you're not a fool. Oh, look who it is. Little Bo Blue.
I don't know. Todd hasn't said anything.
May I suggest that we all try and treat this as rationally and as calmly as we possibly can.
You're saying this and he's got a knife to your throat?
Nora.
You psycho. What do you want with us?
I want to know who killed Georgie Phillips. You Buchanans wanted me to take the fall for it, and why not? I'm no great loss. But that's not the way it's gonna happen.
Then who killed her, Manning?
That's what we're gonna find out. We're gonna stay here until one of you decides to confess.
He can't take all of us with one lousy knife.
That's Vicky's throat. He's got the knife too.
Well, I'm quite sure that, well, Ace is willing to sacrifice me.
Come on, people. Now, I know we can work this out.
You listen to him. Everybody stay calm. Because I'd really love an excuse to blow you all to kingdom come.
Stay tuned for scenes from the next One Life to Live. On One Life to Live.
We're up at the lodge. It's Todd.
Nora!
What happened? Where are you going now? To the Buchanan Lodge.
I want a confession from the killer, and I want it right now!
Tonight, get ready for a Halloween in June. Sabrina's scared to be home alone when the furniture starts talking back on Sabrina the Teenage Witch. Halloween continues on Boy Meets World, where there's nothing scarier than a pack of witches. ABC tonight. Click over to abc.com for a sneak peek at what's coming up next week on One Life to Live.